investigation in full, as the Constitution dictates. The Constitution says that when a matter arises out of the Auditor General's report, Parliament has the power to investigate that matter. And Parliament, I believe, will act through its Public Accounts Committee, as it has been doing up till now. And fortunately, thank God, within the Kufuor government regime, we started the thing of putting the hearings of the Public Accounts Committee live on television and live on radio, so that by continuing that tradition, every Ghanaian who is interested in what money will be able to hear the evidence of how their money got to be misdirected in this way, criminally misdirected.
But, Chairman, if you indulge me, if you take the inquiry today, they spoke to Deputy Minister of Information, Mr. Ablakwa, who says that the position that your party has taken smacks of double standard, and to quote him, that you don't really know what you are looking for, because initially you asked for an inquiry into this matter, and then when the president directs Yoko, you say that it is a charade and it's a cover-up. Mr. Ablakwa seems to suggest that the MPP doesn't know what it wants.
Well, that's what Mr. Ablakwa would say, wouldn't he? Mr. Ablakwa has been consistent with peddling untruth ever since he emerged on the political scene of this country. From the very beginning, we have asked for a public inquiry. A public inquiry meaning that we want to see the inquiry done publicly and openly and in broad daylight. That public inquiry, initially some of us thought that should be done by setting up a committee, maybe with a representative from the Bar Association and blindly chosen by the Bar Association and not by the President, a representative from here, there, whatever. But in fact, reading the Constitution, it shows us that the Constitution lays down that matters arising out of the Auditor General's report should be investigated, maybe investigated by Parliament. Now, Parliament has many different voices within it. It has voices from the NDC, voices from the MPP, voices from the CPP, voices from the PNC. And when they do this thing in public, it has the voices of every single Ghanaian who will be able to see what's going on and will be able to make their judgment and use their judgment to get the people of this country actually demanding that somebody should be punished for paying off this money.
But the executive director of IOCO, Mr. Akpagji, has really given assurance that he is no politician and he's going to conduct the investigations in a very professional manner. Is this still a matter for the MPP that you cannot trust the IOCO to do a just job?
What investigation is he going to conduct? If the investigation he's going to conduct is about whether or not who signed a contract with Alfred Woyome on behalf of the Ghana government, Mr. Alfred Woyome has himself stated publicly that he has no contract with the Ghana government. The Attorney General, the former Attorney General, went back to court to say that, sorry, please stop payment to Alfred Woyome. I made a mistake. He doesn't have a contract. He has no basis in court. So what is he going to investigate? If he's going to investigate whether or not there was a contract, let him first of all show that contract. Let him ask Alfred Woyome, who is the one who turned around first and said that he will ask Alfred Woyome, will ask the President of the nation to institute an inquiry by IOCO into this matter. Okay, let him then ask Alfred Woyome to produce his contract. When Alfred Woyome produces his contract, then you have a basis to ask, whose signature is this? And then you can call that person, why did you sign such a contract? We defy them to find any such contract because no contract was ever signed between the Ghana government and Alfred Woyome to do any work as he claims.
Wow. Chairman, we have to leave it here, but we really will go into this matter, I'm sure, as this matter unfolds.
You are the voices of the people. Use your voice to demand that you are given the opportunity to do your job, which is to see the investigation fully so you can report it to the people of this country. Yes, we heard Mr. So-and-so say this, Mr. So-and-so say that, and then let the people be completely aware of what is going on. There must be no cover-up. There must be no hiding. Nobody coming and saying that, oh, the matter is under investigation, so I don't want to talk about it. No. None of that should be allowed to go through in this particular matter. It is far too serious for it to be covered up and hidden away in dark places, and then after a year or so, they come and say, oh, sorry, we still have not concluded our investigations.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jacob Echebilamte, for your time here on Multi TV.
Thank you.
All right, Jacob Echebilamte, party chairman, the NPP. As I mean, I say, Omu de Omujidi pass at Yoko, Ombe Katasumu Mwaso, Omu Pen Fete, Yenfa camera, any Zentro from Cotinaho, Senior Beya, Obia Behunia Coso, na Yoko Pano dear, Omu Enjo Mundi. Peter.
Kaba, Miss NPP for the Sisia Ghana for 1 year.
Oh, send say
Omuye nyatwom.
Oh.
I didn't know me kasa.
Before you na for nyatwom.
Oh, omuye nyatwom papa. Sisi a omu chairman na kasa wakasa ma party ni nyina. Na de kasa mu kra no nyatwom ewo mu no. It is very explicit. I didn't know me kasa. One, wobeka ya asem we buy no. Apart from the fact that omu very inconsistent with figures no. No, we say 90 million, and we say, and then we say 42, and then we say 17, and then the kika and no, I said Auditor General cry issue statement say
that statement you won't be
mistaken
because Niameti so Mr. Blackwell say Auditor General throw letter the Common Finance Ministry, but letter you
say 51 million, and then the kika. But that aside, no, share asem we start here no, the position of the MPP was that we dey dream dear president who won president now I said na offer kwetiko abisu na ompese omudi oman sika enti ye make sure say justice beba any de and a president say okay asem no ye ma Yoko enhwehwem from the beginning to the end Yoko enhwehwem. Now last week Mitie Honorable Lawrence Ade a minority
but
leader.
But you didn't do a search
okay. A press conference. Now suggestion no more ye as regard this investigation. They say Yankofa Ghana Bar Association, Yankofa Engineers and Planners, Yankofa no more trans no more economic crime investigation. First, I got very frightened because some mistake we are here memu hada. Ama sisi a cases bi wo hono ma yintimi emfa justice embaye to say ya na case ya ukaya ye bepe investigators crunch investigators no ma hwehwe mu ne akofa linguistics professor ne akofa yi ne do ma betron so me criminal investigation yes we both be wie no wuntimi emfa nya hwe wuntimi fa nya prosecution. And I got very frightened that day, but I thought say they will keep to it when the president insisted say obe yusu Yoko no afei enra ne 3 days ya almost say to U10 say sisi apodie omu mpe Ghana Bar Association ni biem omu pe Public Accounts Committee eno
almost so omu kan say we no so monya dia ene ebe call Public Accounts.
So you see, so they don't have a position. Now when you nti almost here fan call Public Accounts Committee who call Public Accounts Committee a chairman of Public Accounts Committee MPP ni
Parliament standing orders opening wa ha ebia no betimi a kire mu almost standing orders ne say party bi we are Public Accounts Committee opposition na chair
men can say you're wrong no I'm telling you the reality on the ground men can say wrong
eti MPP before omo cover up no
they be cover up no mo pese omo ye no chairman ni MPP ni Kweku Agima Menu ono kra oye complicit in this matter what throw letter
complicit say
yes assembly from the beginning or you're one of the people why you delay you understand he's a member of the committee
Public Accounts Committee Parliament for standing orders in here standing order 1651 was it the Public Accounts Committee shall consist of not more than 25 members under the chairmanship of a member who does not belong to the party which controls the executive branch of government.
I understand.
1651.
Thank you very much. But that is the situation. What I'm saying is they want to go there because they will get the favoritism. They will be able to do the cover up.
Members was committee.
That is what I'm talking about. But why? A state institution like the Yoko, say omunye economic crime investigation omu the capacity what the ability what the experienced people, the hands, the brains to do economic crime investigation. Now omu ye investigation ya mo se motiko apai adentia omu ye inferior institution to the AG, Attorney General's office. And I get so scandalized by some particular analysis. I didn't know make us a police service, the criminal investigation, the CID. I want the Ministry of Interior, BNI. Under Ministry of Interior. So does it mean say the Ministry of Interior and BB and NASA by penny be BBA? Ministry of Interior ain't investigating no. And now say anybody in the executive.
Almost in this case, you need the bear cover up.
BNI ain't investigating. All this while, what has the BNI been doing? In the cases are no institution been investigating. When the executive is implicit, and also a complicit was asked him a institution been investigating. For example, quality grain as a jelly a move for causing financial loss to the state. Group organization been the investigation. And no say public accounts committee na
there be one
and SFO. SFO ni be na investigation. And ye di jelly obi. And no public accounts committee in your. Sometimes na law ni new public accounts committee auditor general's report ba omo na eso mo hwehwem. Public accounts committee doesn't do prosecution. You understand? Omo establish facts ni we are enye omo na omo court prosecution. Omo we are still eba attorney general will work with Yoko to establish facts for prosecution.
But at least because last week Chairman Kandapa proposes yes set up a special court omo attending to offenders or public.
Thank you very much. Because all this
Auditor General's report in
all this public accounts committee transfer omo ye na omo keka no moja. There have been occasions where we've watched it on TV. District assemblies, coordinators, regional coordinators, and then for the committee serious economic crimes, but we don't see where it goes. But what the president is saying is so page 248 of Auditor General report now the buyer now. I say 276 million Ghana cedi of judgment debt